Good morning, students. Today's our topic is torsion in shafts. So in this session, we will solve some problems from torsion in shafts. In previous video, we learn what is shaft, functions of shaft, materials used for shaft, and torsion equation. Torsion equation is there is T by J is equal to tau by R is equal to G theta by L, and we will solve some problems also. And in this session also, I will explain some problems. So find the polar moment of inertia of a hollow shaft of external diameter 300 mm and internal diameter 150 mm. Yes, here. So the given data is type of the shaft is hollow shaft and its dimension external diameter capital D is equal to 300 mm and internal diameter small d is equal to 150 mm. And here we have to find the polar moment of inertia. The polar moment of inertia of a hollow shaft is nothing but it is can represented by IZZ, that is moment of inertia of the hollow shaft about its normal axis, that is Z axis IZZ, and we can represent it by letter J also, that is J equal to IZZ equal to direct formula you can substitute, that is pi by 32 into capital D power 4 minus small d power 4, where capital D is the outer dia and small d is the inner dia. Just substitute the values, given values, and calculate. So we will, so after calculation, the J value is 74.55 into 10 power 7 mm power 4. So next, a solid circular shaft running at 600 rpm transmits 400 kilowatt power. Calculate the suitable diameter of the shaft if the maximum allowable shear stress is 100 Newton per mm square. So here given data is type of the shaft is solid shaft. So speed of the shaft is capital N is 600 rpm and power is 400 kilowatts. Convert that into watts, that is 400 into 1000 watts. And shear stress, allowable shear stress tau is 100 Newton per mm square. And we have to find the size of the shaft, that is diameter. So let small d is the diameter of the shaft and T, capital T is the torque transmitted by the shaft. And we know the relation between torque and power. So power P is equal to 2 pi n T by 60. So from that T torque equal to 60 P by 2 pi n. So 60 into here we have to substitute power in terms of watts by, that is power value is 400 into 1000 by 2 pi into speed is 600. So after simplifying we'll get torque in terms of Newton m meter and convert that in Newton mm, that is we'll get 6369.4 into 10 cube Newton mm. And we know the relation between torque and diameter of the shaft, that is capital T is equal to tau into pi d cube by 16 and diameter of the shaft D is equal to cube root of 16 into T by tau pi. So substitute the values, that is cube root of 16 into, and this T value have to substitute in terms of Newton mm, that is 6369.4 into 10 cube by 100 pi. So we will get diameter of the shaft as 68.7 mm. Next problem. Find the power transmitted by a circular shaft of 50 mm diameter at 120 rpm. The maximum shear stress in the shaft is not exceed 60 Newton per mm square. So here power we have to calculate. So dimension of the, that is diameter of the shaft is given. Diameter of the shaft is 50 Newton mm and speed of the shaft n equal to 120 rpm. And shear stress, maximum shear stress tau equal to 60 Newton per mm square. And we know the relation for power, power P equal to 2 pi nt by 60. Okay. And here n is given, t we don't, t not given, we have to calculate first t value. The t value torque, t means torque transmitted by the shaft equal to pi by 16 d cube into tau. So where d is given and tau also given. So substitute both two values in equation, calculate torque. So pi by 16 into d value is 50. So 50 cube into tau 60 into 60. So you will get capital T, torque T is equal to 1471.87 Newton meter. So substitute this value in power equation. Therefore, power P is equal to 2 pi nt by 60. P equal to 2 pi into n value is 120 and T calculated value, that is 1471.87 by 60. So after simplifying, we'll get power P equal to 18.486 kilowatt. Next problem, total problems. In this session, we will solve only problems only. So next, a propeller driven shaft on a ship is to transmit 37 kilowatt at 42 radians per second. Compute the torsional shear stress in the hollow shaft of 40 mm diameter, 40 mm outside diameter and 25 mm internal diameter. So here shaft transmits 37 kilowatts, that is power. Power is 37 kilowatts, that is convert into terms of watts, that is 37 into 10 cube watts. And angular speed is given, that is omega is equal to 42 radians per second. And here shaft is hollow shaft. Now outside diameter capital D is 40 mm, inside diameter small d is equal to 25 mm. And we know the power equal to torque into angular speed. So torque is equal to power by angular speed. So just substitute the given values. Power equal to 37 into 1000 by 42. We'll get torque value as 880.9 into 10 cube Newton mm. So for hollow shaft, torque T equal to pi into for hollow shaft torque T is equal to tau into pi into capital D power 4 minus small d power 4 by 16 capital D. So substitute the total given values. Here tau value is, we have to calculate that shear tau value, and D capital D is 40, small d is 25, that is 16 into 40 power 4 minus 25 power 4 by 16 into 40. So we, and substitute T value also. T is calculated, that is 880.9 into 10 cube. So and tau equal to, so shear stress tau is equal to 16 dt by pi into d power 4 minus small capital D power 4 minus small d power 4. So that must be equal to 16 into 40 into 880.9 into 10 cube by pi into 40 power 4 minus 25 power 4. So after simplifying, shear stress induced maximum shear stress induced due to tau is equal to 82.76 Newton per mm square. Next, a solid circular shaft is to transmit 75 kilowatt power at 200 rpm, taking the allowable shear stress 75 Newton per mm square. Find the suitable diameter of the shaft if the maximum torque is 35% greater than the mean torque. Here, the relation between maximum and mean torque is given. And it's important problem. And here, power, given values are power 75 kilowatts, that is 75 into 1000 watts. Speed is 200 rpm. Shear stress, tau equal to 75 Newton per mm square. And maximum torque, so the relation between maximum torque and mean torque is maximum torque is 35% greater than the mean torque. So it means we will get the relation between maximum torque and mean torque is maximum torque is equal to 1.35 times of mean torque. And first you have to find the mean torque. So from power and speed, power is equal to 2 pi n T mean by 60. So from that formula, substitute power value and speed, calculate T mean. So T mean, you will get 60p by 2 pi n. So, and that must be equal to 3582.8 Newton meter. And maximum torque, T max is equal to 1.35 times of mean torque. So calculate maximum torque. So we'll get 4836.78 into 10 cube Newton mm. And we know the relation maximum torque is equal to pi into maximum torque equal to tau into pi d cube by 16. So d is equal to cube root of 16 into calculated maximum torque 4836.78 into 10 cube by 75.5. So after that, simplifying, we will get D is equal to 68.99 mm. See here, this. So next problem. So next, a hollow shaft of 120 mm outside diameter and 90 mm inside diameter. If the allowable shear stress is 60 Newton per mm square, what torque can it transmit? What is the stress at inner surface of the shaft when the allowable torque is applied? So here, shaft is hollow shaft. Outside dia is 120, inside dia is 90. Capital D is 120 and small d is 90. And polar section modulus Z equal to formula, direct formula, that is pi into d power 4, capital D power 4 minus small d power 4 by 16 capital D. So substitute the values, calculate polar section modulus, that is pi into 120 power 4 minus 90 power 4 by 16 into 120. So we will get 231820.3 mm cube. And allowable shear stress is given, that is 60 Newton per mm square. So the torque is equal to the allowable shear stress plus into polar section modulus. So that is allowable torque T, capital T is equal to tau into Zp. So substitute the values, calculated value, that is 60 into 231820.3, and you will get torque T is equal to 13,909.2 Newton meter. And the relation between shear stress and torque is both are proportional to each other. So let small q is the shear stress at inner surface and tau is the shear stress at outer surface. So that is inner surface radius is r, outer surface radius is capital R. So the relation between q by r small r equal to tau by capital R. So here capital R is given, q you have to find, and small r inner radius, okay, that is substitute values. Tau value is 60, inner radius 45, outer radius 60. So you will get q is equal to 45 Newton per mm square. The shear stress at inner surface, okay, that is 45 Newton per mm square. Next, a solid shaft of 75 mm diameter transmit 70 kilowatts at 100 rpm. Find A bit torque, B maximum shear stress, C angle of twist over a length of 600 mm and shear stress at a radius of 30 mm. So it's important, it's a problem. So here assume you have to modulus of rigidity G value is given 0.8 into 10 power 5 Newton per mm square. So first write down the given data. Power is given, P is equal to 70 kilowatts, that is 70 into 1000 watts, and speed N is 100 rpm. Okay, and what is the first bit? Torque. Torque is equal to, we know that power P is equal to 2 pi n T by 60. From that, torque T is equal to 60 into P by 2 pi n. So that is 60 into 70 into 1000 by 2 pi into 100. So we will get torque value as 6684.5 into 10 cube Newton mm. And next bit you have to find maximum shear stress. And you know the relation between maximum torque and maximum shear stress. That is torque, maximum torque T is equal to pi by 60 d cube into tau. That is maximum shear stress. Maximum shear stress is equal to 16 T by pi d cube. And here diameter of the shaft is given, that is 75 mm. So substitute the values. So calculate maximum shear stress. So that is maximum shear stress tau is equal to 16 into calculated T value, that is 6684.5 into 10 cube by pi into 775 cube. So we'll, after calculating, simplifying, we'll get maximum shear stress value as 80.7 Newton per mm square. And what is the third bit? Angle of twist over a length of 600. So length of the shaft is 600. So angle of twist, and we know that T by J is equal to G theta by N. From that twist, and theta is angle of twist, theta is equal to T L by G J, where J is the polar moment of inertia. So for solid shaft, polar moment of inertia equal to pi d power 4 by 32. So first we have to find J value, that is pi into d 75 power 4 by 32. We will get J value. Substitute that J value in about twist formula, that is theta is equal to T value is how much? It's a 6684.5 into 10 cube into L is 600 by G value is given, that is 0.8 into 10 power 5 into J value. Substitute J value. So we will get angle in terms of radians, 0.016 radians. Convert that in terms of degrees, we will get 0.925 degrees. And last fourth bit, shear stress at radius R1 equal to 30 mm. And we know the relation Q by R1 is equal to tau by R. So Q is equal to tau into R1 by R. That is shear stress at 30 mm radius, Q equal to tau 80.7 into 30 by 37.7, we'll get 64.56 Newton per mm square. Shear stress at 30 mm radius is 64.56 Newton per mm square. Next problem. Select a suitable diameter of solid shaft to transmit 110 kilowatts of power at 240 rpm. If the allowable shear stress is 75 Newton per mm square and twist is not to exceed 1 degree in a length of 3 meters. Take G value, modulus of rigidity is 0.8 into 10 power 5 Newton per mm square. So first write down total given data. Power is given, that is 110 kilowatts, that is 110 into 10 kilowatts. Speed 240 rpm. G value is given 0.8 into 10 power 5 Newton per mm square. Shear stress tau is equal to 75 Newton per mm square. Angle of twist, that is 1 degree. Convert that into radians, that is into pi by 180, you will get 0.017 radians. And length is 3 meter. Convert 3000 mm. So we have to find diameter of the shaft. So first find the torque. T is equal to 60 P by 2 pi n. That is 60 into P, 110 into 10 cube by 2 pi n. So we'll get T value in terms of Newton meter. So convert that into Newton mm by multiplying by 1000. So we'll get 4378.98 into 10 cube Newton mm. And here we'll find diameter of the shaft by considering its shear strength, by considering its twist, angle of twist, that is rigidity modulus. First, by considering shear stress, tau is equal to, torque T is equal to tau into pi d cube by 16. So where d is equal to cube root of 60 T by pi into tau. So substitute values 16 into T 4378.98 into 10 cube by 75 into pi. We will get D value from this. D value is 66.74 mm. So from shear strength, and and by considering its angle of twist, so we have to calculate the diameter of the shaft. So here T by J is equal to G theta by L. So J equal to T L by G theta. So substitute T value, that is 4378.98 into 10 cube into L 3000 by G value 0.8 into 10 power 5 into 0.017. So we'll get J value equal to 9659514.7 mm power 4. And for solid shaft, J, polar moment of inertia, J is equal to pi d power 4 by 32. So d power 4 equal to 32 J by pi. So substitute J value, find d power 4, and from that simplified D value you will get 99.6 mm. So by considering shear strength, will D value will get 66.74, and by twisting angle, that is considering the rigidity modulus, D value will get 99.6, and our required diameter of the shaft for to satisfy both conditions is we have to take an maximum of the above two values, that is D is equal to diameter of the shaft is equal to 99.6 mm. Next, a hollow circular shaft 200 mm external diameter, thickness of metal 20 mm, is to transmit 1500 kilowatt at 160 rpm. Calculate the angle of twist in a length of 5 meter. Take G value. So substitute the value. External diameter is 200. Thickness of the metal is 20. So internal diameter will get capital D minus 2 into thickness small t. So that is you will get 160 mm. So power is given 1500 kilowatt, that is 1500 into 1000 watt. Speed is 160 rpm. So length is 5 meter, that is 5000 mm. G value is 0.85 into 10 power 5 Newton per meter square. And fine. So torque is equal to 60P by 2 pi n. So substitute 60 into 1500 into 10 cube by 2 pi n. So we will get 89570.06 Newton meter. And for hollow shaft, polar moment of inertia J is equal to pi into capital D power 4 minus small d power 4 by 32. So that is pi into 200 power 4 minus 160 power 4 by 32. So you'll get J value. And angle of twist is equal to theta is equal to TL by GJ. So substitute total all values. T value is 89570.06 into 10 cube. Into length is 5000 by G value 0.85 into 10 power 5 into J value is 92692800. So after simplifying, we will get a twisting angle. Theta is equal to 0.056 radians. So in terms of degrees, that is 3.29 degrees. And so okay, we'll stop here. And same session will continue next class, next video session also. In next video session also, we will solve some problems from torque, torsion and shafts. Okay, thank you.